The battle for smartphone supremacy rages into another critical generation. As consumers switch from tiny tactile phones to touchscreen powerhouses, the market continues to explode. But the saturation point is looming. Every kingdom knows that the battles they win today will establish their brand for the long years to come in this mobile war. Lose now and they could surrender their very existence. Projections suggest 1 billion phones will be sold this year, and a small but significant percentage of those will be on a single device, the iPhone 5. While Android may be a far more ubiquitous form of technology, the iPhone is a far more recognisable brand to almost anyone in a developed world. It may be smaller, weaker and less sophisticated when compared to its adversaries, but it is crisp, clean, approachable and unmistakable. And there is no fragmentation of their assets. Apple control the hardware, software and direction of their product. They are kings of their own destiny, which so far has been a very successful and profitable one. If they continue to drip feed just enough advancement in the brand as they have done in the last 5 years, there is no reason to believe that Apple and its iPhone will not continue to have a major influence on the smartphone market. While the iPhone may be a titan of the smartphone market, it is but a single device. The Google-powered Android operating system is used by 70% of today's smartphones, and the current flagship device is made by a company Apple continue to do battle with, not only in the theatre of retail, but the courts of law. The Samsung Galaxy S4 is a colossus. With an astonishingly rich 5-inch display, it blurs the lines between tablets and smartphones. It possesses technology so advanced you no longer need to even touch your device to use it. Whether some of this technology is necessary is debatable, but when it comes to pedigree, if the iPhone does have a direct Android rival, Samsung's Galaxy range of phones runs them close. But with Android comes choice, and there are literally thousands of phones to choose from. While Samsung's Galaxy S4 might have the biggest profile, many consider the best Android phone to be the HTC One. HTC's recent decline has been as swift as their rise to power during the birth of the touchscreen market. Sales of their products have plummeted, and the forecasts bear grim reading. Despite all this, the HTC One represents pure smartphone synergy. It is a premium-built product that delivers a content-rich user experience. The phone has coveted numerous industry awards. It seems to be the critics' choice, but those voices are only so loud. The Apple and Samsung juggernauts can easily silence the pretender to the smartphone crown. The list of Android phones is almost endless, and each must distinguish itself as best it can from everyone else. Sony, another electrical conglomerate, has done exactly that with its latest smartphone, the Xperia Z. Its glossy exterior combines with durability in the form of water resistance. That, and its other connectivity with Sony products, helps define its uniqueness. Whether it be a niche end of a market or the best in its class, each phone must have some identifiable association it can shout the loudest about. Blackberry once had exactly that with its BBM service that appealed to the business market. But in the last 3 years, the rapid speed of the sector has obliterated Blackberry's perceived strength. Their market share is a mere fifth of what it once was. After interminable delays, they have finally released their new phones, the Q and Z10. But with one phone that looks like a throwback to a bygone era with a tactile keyboard and a severely wounded reputation, are BlackBerry now marooned and surrounded by much larger adversaries? The same story may apply to Nokia. A decade ago they were the unrivaled, unquestioned giant of the mobile phone market. But with the advent of iOS and Android, their Symbian operating system was literally blitzkrieged out of the market. Now the Finnish company is attempting to reinvent themselves with Microsoft-powered Windows phones. Just like the tablet market, Microsoft is late to the party, but not too late. Its deployment across the smartphone market is growing, slowly, and Nokia phones are renowned for their photographic quality and their cheaper price bracket than many of the other devices already mentioned here. What else could this all be but a game of phones?